Good morning, Montgomery High School Band. Hope you guys are having a nice Wednesday morning. We're going to talk about our first video submission assignment that will be due next week. We're going to make it due next Friday. And obviously we'll post all this on our Google Classroom, but we're going to have you guys play the school song and take a video recording of that and then send it to us. And then we're going to take that video file and then combine that with the choir to make a nice vignette or composite video, you know, a la Brady Bunch, stuff that you've seen online, combining both groups singing our school song or playing the school song. So let's go ahead and go through the school song for our new people. And plus we're also, this will be a nice way for you guys to have a background track to play with. So that way we're all nice and synced up for when we start putting all these videos together. So I will screen share the finale file here. Okay, so now we are looking at the parts that I transcribed from our old copies of the music to make everything a little easier to read and easier to understand. So you're going to get 8 clicks from the metronome before you start. Okay, on the 5th click of that first 8 of those 8 prep clicks, that's when the snare drummers will start to do their drum roll. So on count 5 of 8, and then we will start playing through the school song. Okay, just know that the first 16 measures, they're all very chorale style, okay, very smooth playing. All these breath marks that you have every 4 bars, I want you to take a breath on count 4, okay, so you can leave a little space because the snare drummers are going to keep rolling. So snare drummers, make sure that you keep rolling through beat 4 every 16 counts, roll through that 16th count. And just make sure everything's, you know, as smooth as possible and nice and in tune. Make sure you tune before you play. Don't just go playing at it cold because it's not going to sound very good. So do a little warm up beforehand. And then the only thing you'd really need to be concerned about is when we get to measure 16 here, we start to go into double time feel. So the tempo will go twice as fast as when we started. And then at measure 17, we have a big style change here. This will no longer be a legato type situation. It's going to be marcato. So you can do lightly spaced, okay? And each note needs to kind of have its own decrescendo as you go through. So make the notes kind of bouncy and lifted. And that'll help kind of make sure we're playing the same style together there towards the end. And then after this last note, all the wind players need to make sure that they're off on count 3, and then you're done. Then you can stop your video. So, and yes, these will all be video submissions. And then when you guys are getting ready to record this for real, definitely use this video. And I would put in headphones so that way you can hear the background track, and that way you play along. And then because we don't want the finale file playing in the background of your video that we can hear. So make sure you're using headphones for all recording purposes. So let's go through this, and I'll conduct with it, and I'll cue some snare drums and whatnot, and we'll get this rocking and rolling. So here we go. It's a snare drum roll, beginning. Push all the way to count 4 here and breathe. Off. Off. It's double time. Off. Yeah, now finale doesn't do a very good job doing the marcato style here, but I know that you guys can do that a lot better. Just lightly space those notes, and it'll sound very, very cool. Moving on, let's watch the brass players do the same thing. Make sure that you guys are playing your written parts. Don't add any extra things. Okay, we just want the regular stock version of the song. All right, here's the second playthrough. Do the snare drums. And we'll do a third time watching the super exciting drum parts. Just know that if you're playing bass drum and or cymbals, you just crash on the downbeats of each measure. They don't be crashing or trying to do anything, any weird kind of rolls or anything there. This will be the third time through. We have snare drums here. And that's it. Just make sure we get that nice clean release there on beat 3. And then I'll play through it one more time. And just let you guys listen to it, and I won't conduct through this rep, okay? Zoom out a little bit too. That's probably too far. Okay, so the last rep. Okay, and there it is. If you have any questions about this assignment, please ask us in our Zoom meetings tomorrow, because we are having regular Zoom meetings since Fine Arts are meeting on our Fine Arts schedule for meetings is the last 2 days of the week. Or you can ask us questions on Google Classroom. And that's it for our first video assignment. Please get those in by next Friday. And again, all video submissions need to be done through Google Classroom. And again, let us know if you have any questions. Thank y'all. Happy practicing. Bye.